Good morning. So look how beautiful this property is. Carol, you are just amazing, and Dale, you guys just spoiled me so much, and I really had a fun Mother's Day, and I'm looking forward to getting back on the trail this morning. Mostly it's going to be a really steep climb up to Mount Baden-Powell, and I have a heavy food carry to the next town, which is going to be Agua Dulce. Not looking forward to that part of it, but I know I can do it. I've got some friends hopefully that I can hang out with going up there today, so I am we're just gonna go out to a quick breakfast to treat Dale, who's given us all a ride to Fenner Park. We'll see you guys up the trail when we're getting back on.
We're going to Grizzly
for breakfast,
and then we'll
trail. Eggs over.
I left my email in case you come for that cycling trip in New Zealand.
Alright.
We just got dropped off at the Fenner Park area. We're going to hike 2 miles up to Vincent Gap, where we're gonna reconnect with the PCT. So it's gonna be a little bit of a trek up with heavy packs, but ready to get started. This might be my hardest day yet. We'll see at the end of it. It'll be rewarding for sure. Summiting Mount Baden-Powell and getting up all these steep traverses, but right now it's a slog. My backpack is full of food. I have 3 liters of water. We're climbing pretty much as steep as sort of climbing you can have on the PCT. Not as, well, I mean, I'm sure it can be worse, but for 2 miles before we even get to Mount Baden-Powell to go up the steep 4-mile climb up. But, all right. Time to breathe. What a beautiful sight to see a barricade and a sign and a road. Wow, that was a good cardio workout there. So hopefully everyone's taking a break up ahead here. I have a wind advisory today, tomorrow through Wednesday. Today's Monday. And I think up to 65 mile per hour wind gusts. Fun. So I gotta watch out for trees. But you know what? It's all part of the adventure, right? There's Vincent Gap up ahead there. That's where we start the climb up to Mount Baden-Powell. So it's actually a 6-mile climb instead of 4 because we have to do this alternate route. This is one of those, just keep swimming. You'll get to the top eventually. Whew. So it's pretty much just gonna look like that, which you just saw. So probably won't do a whole lot of filming for the sake of time and energy. I'm doing good. It just came up to higher altitude and a steep uphill. Makes it a little bit more challenging to breathe. Help! I have to slow down my pace. I'm trying to keep up with people and I can't. Still have 2 miles to the top. I can do this. I'm really doubting myself, guys. Just letting you know. That's a normal part of this trail sometimes. And it's areas like this that test me like crazy. How much do I want to do this? Why am I doing this? We're almost at the summit. We took our packs off at the PCT turn off, and we're just gonna go up here without our packs and turn around. So I'll see you at the summit. I'm just gonna, I'll just go next to it. Did it! Woo! That was freaking hard, but I did it. That was freaking hard. It's so windy up here. I don't want to annoy you guys, but it just takes your breath away. It's time to go eat some lunch. It's 1:45. All I've been doing is snacking on just a couple things since breakfast, so I need to go eat something. Back to Mount Baden-Powell again. This is my second time. There's some moisture or something coming in from the west over there. If I can stay over there. All right, we have a really steep descent back down to our bags, but I'm wearing my micro spikes. Actually help on the gravel a little bit too. I'm glad I hung in there. I was honestly questioning whether I could do that or not. That was tough. And that is Alistair, and this is Woody. I'm going to sign the register. It's kind of a short visit because it's really kind of cold and super windy up here, so heading back down. And that wind is gusting so strongly over that ridge line. I'm just below it, so it's not hitting me, but it's going to be an interesting night. I hope I can find a good place to camp, but I'm ready to get out of the snow line just to kind of take away that extra sketchy additive. It's not so bad, but it's just the extra component that makes you to really watch everything you're doing. So it's very slushy too right now, so hopefully we'll be dropping down below the snow line here soon enough. So I ended up getting off trail again because of a snowfield, and it went down the mountain, and this camera never makes it look as steep as it actually is. I went like down there, and then I was trying to find the trail. I had to climb back up. It's like Mount San Jacinto all over again. Like, I can do the desert areas, but the mountains, I'm always by myself, and I don't like it. Just saying, nobody paces with me, so I don't have a hiking partner during these sketchy sections, and they wouldn't seem so bad if I had someone else there with me, but I'm just keeping it real. The problem is my legs are fatigued from climbing all morning to get to the summit. It was like 6 miles of steep up the whole time, so they're already fatigued. So when I have to do stuff like that, where I get off trail and it's extra hard to climb, it kills me. So I'm hoping for no more of that before camp. So cool looking over there. We keep kind of like going in and out of this ridge line, like down below it, then back up again. I'm feeling a little bit better now. The trail's been a little kinder. So this is where my anxieties come out, and I have to really bring myself down a notch. And like in the moment, you know, I don't panic. I just like tell myself, just focus, take each footstep slow, especially when you're on those steep slopes. Like, just don't miscalculate. And but it makes me really anxious to be alone in those parts. But it seems like that's my fate with the PCT, is to be mostly alone. So I'm gonna have to embrace that or not do this hike in its entirety. I would love to hike with other people. Let's turn it around. I need to talk. You know me, I would love to have a tramily. People that pace kind of about the same as I do. We can hike comfortably together through those areas. Like somebody that, you know, is a slow climber like me that can stick with me during sketchy sections. And a lot of people just say, oh, I'll just wait up ahead if there's anything sketchy. Well, that's what this group did. And they're wonderful, don't get me wrong, but I just went through a crazy sketchy section alone. So everyone's idea of what is, you know, what's scary and what's not is different. So it just would be nice to have someone to hike with when I know I'm going to be going up over these ranges together. And then, yeah, spread out during the day in those easier sections and get together for breaks. But I also enjoy the freedom of just, I find that I'm pacing better already by myself than when I was trying to keep up with everybody this morning. I was exhausted because I was going just a little bit faster than my normal pace, and it was so difficult to keep that pace up, and my heart rate was so high. But now that I'm by myself, I'm just naturally kind of slowing down into my own rhythm. I mentioned to someone I was hiking with this morning that I was, you know, interested maybe hiking with them if I could, but wasn't really sure. We're just kind of testing each other out, I guess, or I'm testing them out. But so we took lunch break. I was like, so how long do you guys typically take lunch for? He was like, yeah, 10, 15 minutes at the most. I was like, what? I can't do that. Yeah, that's a no-go for me. No. I will be exhausted and pushing overuse injuries if I start doing stuff like that. I've got to take those pack-off breaks, and I have to take a decent lunch, which my lunches are only like 20, 30 minutes, so. All right, time to turn the camera off. Sorry about the wind. yoga tree. Oh, look, it looks like a butt. Bent it over. It is about, I didn't look, but I think it's like 3:45, maybe nearing 4 o'clock. So I should have plenty of time to relax the camp tonight. All right, should be getting close here. Let's go to camp. No idea what the campsites are going to be like, if I'll find something that's protected from the wind. Wish me luck. All right, I am here at Little Jimmy Spring. Took a little side trail to get down here. Those are pretty flowers. Not quite opened up yet. So I'm just gonna fill up 4.5 liters for camp, and then I'll figure out how much I need to get me to the next water source. But I'd rather have too much so I can figure out when I'm sitting and relaxing in my tent. So let's get that, and let's get to camp and get set up before it gets super chilly. All right, this is camp for the night, Little Jimmy Campground. And I am here next to a picnic table. These two nice people over here camping next to me. This is a really big campground, so there's people spread out everywhere. People I was hiking with earlier over here, but I want a little bit more shelter, so, and I also want a picnic table. So I'm gonna be over here. But yeah, I figured I'll probably give you guys like a summary of today, because today was a little extra challenging than normal. But I'll wait till I'm comfortable and fed and all that good stuff. Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick wrap-up video for the day. I feel a lot better about the day now that I'm at camp and warmed up and have some good food in me. Ate a really healthy dinner tonight, and just got everything ready to go so I can get into bed. But I'm kind of full right now, so I have to sit up, which kind of stinks, but it's all right. But yeah, once I can lay down, I can't wait to do so and just kind of plan the next tomorrow for sure, and just see how far I think I want to go. And then I look at like the water sources and look for any other notes from hikers if there's any things I need to be aware of. So that's typically what I do when I get into bed. And then I also write in my journal the mileage I did for the day, if I had a good day, bad day, whatever, where I camped, and just those notes. But today, you know, wasn't a long mile day, but it was really hard miles, and we did the 2 extra miles from Fenner Camp to connect with the PCT. So yeah, they weren't long miles, but they were hard miles. I will definitely tell you that. It was equivalent to like Sierra miles. That's what I can imagine. I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna take off and get some rest, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow.